y'all, welcome back to my channel. As usual, I am so excited to be here. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Andresha, also known as Mommy Inspires, which is my Instagram name, so you can follow me over there. And I just want to say welcome. So today I'm just going to do things just a little bit differently. Something was placed on my heart, and yeah, I just want to share it. That being said, so you guys know that social media can either make or break you. And I've realized from even through my own experience that a lot of times we look to people for validation of who God already told us we were. And what I mean by this is a lot of times we may have already found our calling, and God may have spoken to us and said, well, this is what you were born to do. And yet we still look to be noticed and called by these specific titles that God already told us what and who we are. And at this point, all we have to do is believe it, but instead we put validation before the promises that God has made to us. Some of you may not even call it God, but for me, when I get that heavy feeling like something's weighing down on me, you may call it your gut. I always follow that, and most times when I follow that feeling, I'm always led to something greater. One example, I previously had a job and I loved what I did there. I was a merchandiser, a kids visual merchandiser, and so basically, you know, I was being creative, and it was very heavy on me to leave this job. And I couldn't understand it because I actually loved what I did there, but something was telling me that this wasn't the position for me, that there was something greater out there for me. And before getting that job, I would always do collaborations with different brands and things like that. But the moment I got that job, all of that ended for me. So I decided to leave the job. And when I left the job, I didn't really understand it. I'm like, man, you know, I'm thinking about the money, I'm thinking about my children, I'm just thinking about all the things that is human to think about. And the moment that I left the job, next thing you know, I get these brands starting to reach out to me. That's when Pantene Pro V reached out to me. Reebok reached out to me. And like I said, usually when I follow that gut feeling telling me to do something or to leave something alone, and I follow it, I'm always led to something greater. And it's mind-blowing. Like, it's completely, it's literally like all you have to do is take a step out on faith. I mean, how else will you know, or, you know, literally be able to grasp on to the light at the end of the tunnel? You know what I mean? We need to realize that our thoughts, our negative thoughts, literally hold us captive, and you know, we should want to be set free from that. You know, we shouldn't be looking for validation from people to promote us, in a sense. If you know, I tell myself all the time that my life belongs to me, and you know, so it's okay if my friend doesn't believe in me, it's okay if my next door neighbor doesn't believe in me, you know, it's okay that these people who are surrounded by you most do not believe in you, because it's not their job to believe in you. It's you believing in yourself is what's going to get you to the top. Actually, you know, in the Bible, Isaiah 2:22, it says, stop trusting in mere humans who have but a breath in their nostrils. Why hold them in esteem? You know, it's like we rely, we trust, we hope. We have these unrealistic expectations. You know, let me ask you something. Are you able to keep every single promise that you've ever made to people? Because I know that I can't. You know, there's times where I make promises to my kids and I don't keep them. You know, and I feel completely guilty afterwards, but it's like maybe I didn't feel like doing it that day, or maybe I just lied. You know, I'm human. My point is, believe in yourself. No one can validate your position. No one can validate where you are headed. You have to believe on your own, and you have to work at it on your own. You know, one of the reasons why I actually share my journey is because I want to be living proof that you can literally start from nothing and make the best out of the situation that you are in and actually make it to the top. And although I'm not at the top yet, you guys get to see step by step, you know, what it is that I'm doing and how hard I'm working to get to where I know I'm supposed to be. You know, God said this is your God-given talent. Here, Dracia, right on a platter for you. You know what I mean? So I'm working, I'm striving, I'm believing, and there's nothing better than that. I am constantly taking a step out on faith, and sometimes I don't understand it because it's not always an easy road. I mean, I'll take a step out on faith and I will probably completely fail. But does that mean that I give up? No, absolutely not. I keep working and I figure out what comes next. You know, what's my next option, you know, my next best option. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I actually have to go now to pick up my children from school. But yeah, if you have any questions, just leave them down below for me. I will answer all of you guys' questions. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you just taking the time out to listen to me, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!